this word lie may seem extreme. But you must see major lies. See, the Americans have lied. They lied about Iraq in 2002, 2003. They lied. LIED lied. They lied with a straight face, and then they had to apologize for it. They lied because they wanted to target Saddam Hussein. Now what they did in Iraq, they're doing in Iran. They're lying. Now my point here is, Major Mike Lance, John and Dean, this is not your war. If the world is paying a price, this is not your war. You started this, we're going to have to end it. Saurabh, this is not looking good for America. This is day 8, day 9. Day 10 actually, this is day 10.
Yeah, day 10. I'll tell you what's happening on the ground. At the outset, I have to compliment you on a stellar panel, by the way. This is amazing to get all the views
Nobody
together.
likes me on my panel this evening anyway. But
but that's fine. We have to get diversity of opinion. And I can tell you what's happening on the ground. When President Trump was given the choice, it was a difficult choice because Iran, with a rogue regime, with the nuclear terrorism and the blackmail that it was resorting to, God forbid if Iran had a nuclear weapon, you would have seen nuclear holocaust of the manner in which they are doing, hitting civilian targets across the Middle East. If you ask me, that is something which is being touted here in DC and by the administration, because obviously things would have been disastrous. What happens from here? President Trump is a president who's mindful of economic consequences more than any other US president. He faces a midterm in November. What will happen, if you ask me, as situation stands now, there will be an attempt in the next few days to make sure that the campaign is intensified, so there is a semblance where they can dismantle the IRGC assets without much of either civilian casualties or the American military casualties. Because obviously he's one president who's also driven with how the stock market operates, how the energy prices go up. So all that, if you ask me, are going to have an impact.
I agree. I agree he's going to escalate this. But escalate without an end?
Allow me one last thing.
Escalate without an end?
You made a very important point. You made a very important point on whether he was misinformed or whether any of his advisors, did not advise him well. He's also somebody who has this whole set of people around him called Trump whisperers. So what will happen in the next few days is that when they reassess what's going to happen in the war, they may reassess their choices as well. And that's where the new strategic options may set in. So that's my overall analysis of the situation as it exists today. But as you know, as student of strategy, and I know as a student of international relations, obviously it's an evolving situation, and any war anywhere in the world has a global and a deeper impact on every country across the globe.
You know how the joke goes,